My name's Evan Jacobs. We're back once again with Boxing Time TV. I cannot remember if this is the first bout of the new year. I did a lot of bouts when I was off for my winter break, and I don't remember, actually. I don't remember, but I'm just positioning my microphone right now. As you can see, we have Ryan Garcia taking on Francisco Fonseca. This bout happens in a couple of weeks on February 14th. Wanted to do this sooner, but I was away last week, and I've been sick and blah 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 blah. But now we are back, and we're going to be on our schedule, trying to crank one of these things out every week and just keep up with the boxing content. And yeah, and we've done some other fights, you know, like the Lomachenko fight, all that stuff. So anyway, we'll get to that. As you can see, this is an even bout. Ryan Garcia, he is 21. Francisco Fonseca, 25. Ryan Garcia is he is 5. As I'm seeing here, he is 5. I'm just drawing a blank right now. So no. Ryan Garcia is 5'10", and Francisco Fonseca is 5'7". Ryan Garcia, they're both 135 pounds. Ryan Garcia 70 reach. Francisco Fonseca 69. Ryan Garcia undefeated, 19-0, and Francisco Fonseca is 25-2. His one lone knockout loss, that's Fonseca, was to Gervonta Davis. Getting knocked out by him, isn't a lot of people get knocked out by him. Gervonta Davis, they call him Tank for a reason. This is a 12-round bout, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Excuse the word salad. Excuse the coughing. I've been sick. Actually, I need to go back. Sorry, I am just not prepared. I told you how off I am. I need to set this for simulation on both sides. Okay, now let's get to the boxing action. So Ryan Garcia, Golden Boy's trying to position him as like a new Canelo, maybe. One of the things, he has a huge social media following, and I know that De La Hoya loves that, and that's one of the things that they list out on the things about him always is, has over 1 million Instagram followers and blah 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 blah. And there was a time in his career I wasn't that impressed. He was fighting some people, and even if you look at his record, like when I think the biggest name on his record since he fought Romero Duno was Jason Velez, and I know that he beat Velez, but it was by decision. From apparently wasn't that I want to say I saw it about wasn't that impressive doing it, and he had this odd kind of had this odd thing where he'd throw a punch and kind of jerk his head, and it just didn't seem right. Anyway, goes in against Romero Duno. Duno's supposed to be this big test, and I think within like a minute, Ryan Garcia cracks him with the right hand. Duno goes down, and that is all she wrote. And now Ryan Garcia, who's trained by Eddie Reynoso trains Canelo Alvarez. The idea is, hey, you know what? Maybe this guy has more than we thought, and so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting seeing what happens, and also seeing what happens in this fight. Is Francisco Fonseca is in this fight. He hits hard. He has fought. He has 2 losses. One to Tevin Farmer by decision. One to Gervonta Davis. 2 guys that if you're gonna lose to, those are the kind of guys that you lose to. Tevin Farmer is one of the craftiest, young fighters. And so anyway, this should be very, very interesting. Right now, it seems like Fonseca's kind of doing okay. He's landed some shots. He's forcing the younger Garcia to walk into some stuff. So this will be interesting. Now, they're both lightweights for this fight, but I know that Fonseca is coming up in weight. We have less than a minute here in this first round, and very happy to be back. Some of the upcoming fights that I'm going to be making, the next one after this is going to be Kawaki versus Robert Helenius, and then I believe I'm going to be doing, because I think at some point Oleksandr Usyk is going to fight Joseph Parker, so I'm probably doing that. But before that, I'm going to be doing Jeff Horn versus Timothy Zhu. Timothy Zhu being the son of Kostya Zhu. So a lot of things planned. I've already done a lot of fights. We have next month. We have Fury Wilder 2, or Wilder Fury 2, depending on how you say it. And yeah, so we've already done that. And so basically, I got ahead towards the end of last year, and I'm just trying to stay ahead. And, I love doing this. And, right now, one judge giving the first round to Fonseca, another judge having an evening, another judge giving it to Fonseca. So Ryan Garcia needs, he is down 2 points as we head into the second round. And once again, my name is Evan Jacobs. You are watching Boxing Time TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. I would be very, very grateful for you to do that. And Francisco Fonseca's throwing a lot of shots. He's not afraid. He's not fazed by Ryan Garcia. And he is coming to fight. And this is so far very, very interesting. Fonseca up by 2 points. Let's see, can he continue it? We'll see then if Ryan Garcia can maybe start to do something, maybe land, maybe get his range. But Francisco Fonseca, he's keeping his hands going, and that is what is, that's what's telling the tale, at least right here in this bout. Right now, just organizing a few things. Oh, man, I'm telling you, Francisco Fonseca is landing on Ryan Garcia. This is getting really, really interesting here. I would also be remiss if I did not talk about something that's been in the news all day today. Today is a day that has been marked by tragedy. Kobe Bryant was killed in a plane crash. His daughter was killed as well. And it is a sad state of affairs. It is just, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, he's, a young guy. He was 41. There's people that you think are just going to be here forever. He's one of those guys. Wanted to see him go on and do sort of a Magic Johnson, type thing where, he's just continuing to just have this terrific, wonderful career and cut short. And it's just filled with tragedy. And there's just we have I think the Emmys are tonight, or maybe the Grammys. It's overcast today. The weather's weird, and it's a sad state of affairs here, and that's just the best way I can put it. And, well, now Ryan Garcia, who I kind of thought lost that round, Ryan Garcia takes that round on one of the judges' scorecards. So now Garcia's up by 1 point. Quick how things change here in the realm of boxing. Oh, and Ryan Garcia finding his range now, going to the body here. So anyway, it's just a sad day. It's a sad state of affairs. So sad. So sorry to hear about the loss of Kobe Bryant. I'm not a basketball guy per se, but I'm familiar enough with it to say that, I know. I remember he was like one of the first guys I ever remember coming right out of high school and going pro, and just all this hype for this guy named Kobe. And I knew who he was without ever following any of the games. And so it's just sad. It's just a sad state of affairs. Oh, and Garcia finding his range now. I'm telling you, folks, we're seeing something here. Garcia finding his range, now fighting behind a high guard. And he's just going to want to keep chopping down Francisco Fonseca. But Fonseca landing with that uppercut. And Fonseca has power. This is an interesting bout. This is a very evenly contested bout. And they're both landing on each other. We're getting a really good fight here. We're seeing what Garcia's made of, and we're seeing what Fonseca's made of. Very, very interesting bout here on Boxing Time TV, doing it on a Sunday. And I'd like to thank everyone who's subscribed. I'd like to thank the people that are leaving comments. I just, just trying to grow this thing out, continuing just to put the stuff on here. And thank you so much. Just thank you so much, everyone that's just being a part of this. Okay, so we'll see what happened in that round. Shane Garcia has a cut on his nose. Fonseca's breathing heavy. That round was even. One judge giving it to Francisco Fonseca. Another judge giving it to Ryan Garcia. So now it's 87 Garcia, 86 Fonseca as we head into the fourth round. And if Fonseca gets met with a hard uppercut to begin this contest. And let me just say this: if I am Francisco Fonseca, I just want to keep throwing punches. I want to keep tagging that nose, because if he can make that nose bloody, this fight could be stopped. And it's not going to matter where they are on the scorecards. Francisco Fonseca will get the victory. Question is, Ryan Garcia probably knows that. He's fighting at a distance now, lands a hard left hand, and he has other ideas as he goes to the body. And I think he's just hoping to wear down and stop Francisco Fonseca. Sorry once again for coughing into the mic. I wish I had a button. Once again, you're watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these videos with your family and friends. Just tell people about this. I'm just going to keep doing it. Just going to keep doing it. I just enjoy sharing this kind of content. I think it's a unique way to look at fights. Oh, Ryan Garcia landing a left hand. Wobbles Francisco Fonseca. We'll see. Can Ryan Garcia do more of that? Or is Francisco Fonseca going to continue just to land and be pesky and land on Ryan Garcia? Wow. Oh, hard punches from Fonseca. He wants it to be known that Ryan Garcia is not getting out of here easy, and Garcia's landing. These two guys are going for it. This is a brutal fight. It's the kind of fight that tests metal, and it's the kind of fight that Ryan Garcia needs, and also the kind of fight that Francisco Fonseca needs. Oh, Francisco Fonseca landing just keeps crashing down that right hand. And it's going to, it's who will outlast the other. This has been a brutal 4-round fight, fought at close quarters. We're in the final few seconds of the fight. And Ryan Garcia landing, and Francisco Fonseca landing as well. And Ryan Garcia, wow. Oh, he lands with an uppercut? We'll see. All right, now they're saying that Garcia has a cut on his nose. Francisco Fonseca has a cut over his eye. Ryan Garcia taking that round. We're moving into the fifth. Ryan Garcia up by 4 points. Can he keep it going against Francisco Fonseca? And he comes out and he lands hard on him. And Fonseca landing hard on Garcia. Wow. 5th round. What a fight on a Sunday. Look at this, guys. Boxing Time TV. Where else do you see this kind of content? Oh, and Ryan Garcia moving Francisco Fonseca into the corner. He's hoping to unload on him. Francisco Fonseca's hurt. Ryan Garcia opening up, trying to fight at a distance. Doesn't want to get clocked anymore by the hard punches of Francisco Fonseca. What a fight. Wow. Francisco Fonseca trying to get his pound of flesh. Wow. What a contest. Ryan Garcia just continuing to land, fighting at a distance. Oh, Francisco Fonseca fighting off the ropes. Wow, he wants to show he does not want to give Ryan Garcia anything. But wow, Francisco Fonseca taking hard uppercuts here. And Ryan Garcia being tested. But so far, answering the call, finding shots to the body, finding shots to the head. This has been a very, very entertaining fight. And it's the kind of fight that it's saying, it's for some like silver version of a title. It's all how those, I don't even want to get into it. Those sanctioning bodies are so corrupt. But you know, I don't know all of them, none of them. I don't know. I used to really believe and love sanctioning bodies and think, oh wow, it's helping the fighters. Now it just seems like a way to just get more money from them. And you know, the titles don't mean anything because a fighter wins it, then all of a sudden he's declared a super champion. Then you have all these people vying. It just, you know, when everyone's a champion, you know, who's the champion? Oh, and they're saying they're both. Ryan Garcia is breathing heavy, cut on his nose. Francisco Fonseca is obviously tired, cut over his eye, and they give that round to Ryan Garcia. So he is up by 7 points as we move into the 6th round. Can Francisco Fonseca continue to land against Ryan Garcia? So far he's landed three shots, and now 5 shots. We're almost halfway through the 1st round, and Francisco Fonseca landing on Ryan Garcia. Not bad for a guy who's tired. And wow, Ryan Garcia he's got a tough one in front of him tonight. And he, you know, is he waiting too long to throw punches? I don't know. We will have to see as this continues. And they are fighting now. Center of the ring, you have Ryan Garcia landing. Francisco Fonseca kind of staying away. He's getting tuned up now. Ryan Garcia finding a home for that right hand. I mean, who's going to wilt first? Francisco Fonseca is still landing, so he's still in this fight. Sure, he may be falling behind on points, but he knows he has Ryan Garcia's nose bloody. He knows if he keeps going, the longer he's in this fight, the better it goes for him. Oh, and they're just both trading. I mean, this has been 6 rounds of warfare. What will the next 6 rounds bring? Oh, Francisco Fonseca trying to close the round strong. Oh, and just landing on Ryan Garcia, finding good, fairly good defense. Although Garcia's smart. Every so often he clocks him to the body. He needs to do more of that. Lower the hands of Fonseca. Could get him out of there. But Fonseca, just, he just needs to keep throwing those punches. So we're halfway through the fight, folks. Will this go the distance? It's hard to say. They're saying that they're both tired. Garcia has a cut on his nose. Fonseca's tired, has a cut over his eye. One judge giving it to Garcia, one judge giving it to Fonseca, another judge giving it to Garcia. So Garcia up 8 points as we move in to the 7th round. Wow, and Francisco Fonseca coming out landing hard. These guys are just going for it. These lightweights, man, give them credit. Ryan Garcia in one of the toughest fights of his career, a fight that sometimes he seems like he has under control and then other times he does not. And man, he is just pounding Ryan Garcia now. Something happened to Francisco Fonseca. But he's wobbled. Ryan Garcia wobbles him. Oh, he goes to the body. Ryan Garcia landing up top. Oh, and he drops him. Ryan Garcia, wow. Wow. I don't know if Francisco Fonseca is going to get up from that. It was a tough fight. Francisco Fonseca came out to play, made it tough, but Ryan Garcia stopping him in the 7th round. What a knockout from Ryan Garcia. What a performance. A tremendous performance. Tough live guy in front of him, and he showed his will. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, what a fight. Let's go look at the particulars. The winner's Ryan Garcia by knockout. The fight lasted 7 rounds. Garcia was not knocked down, has a cut on his nose. Fonseca was knocked down one time, has a cut over his eye. As you can see, Garcia ahead by a slim margin, 58-57, 59-56, and 59-55. So actually not that slim. Garcia appeared at times to be pulling away, but Fonseca kept coming back. What a great fight. This is Boxing Time TV. That's what I love about boxing. Can end at any time, can go and ebb and flow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please tune in. Please tell your family and friends and share these links. And we'll see you next time. The next fight is going to be Konwaki versus Helenius. That fight happens on March 7th. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw here, find me on Instagram. My handle is Boxing Time with Evan. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Boxing Time TV. Why wait? Watch it now, and then let's watch the real thing and talk about that during another simulated fight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night.